Alright, so I'm thinking that's all set. So I decided I'm wanting to play this for a while. We are going to play this game. This is probably one of the games that is truly underrated. Hey, Pop Trot. Yes. Yes. Alright, so there's a lot of settings that we need to do. There's... Alright, so I'm trying to figure out brightness level's fine. Gear's fine. Camera settings is where we want to go. Oops, we'll fix that in a second. Definitely, you need to fix the camera settings on there because they are so like the defaults are bad, but when you can slide them and do what you need, they're not so bad. If you guys, I'm really hoping they bring this to the Switch because this is a very, very good game and it's very underrated. I'm glad that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is coming out, which I'll be picking up and streaming. But this is probably my favorite out of the series, so I brought it out. I brought my Wii U out. Like, you know, I haven't played the Wii U in a while. I like my Wii U. Read.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
All right. We get to make a character now. Should I be male or female? Go with male. What should we do here? Should make an old man. Hair is just ridiculous. Let's go with that. Let's see. Hey, Legend of Awesomeness. Hey, Jacob. No camera today. It will be tomorrow, though. What else we should do? That's good. Makeup. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do makeup. Heart. No, we're good. Alright, we're good there. Alright, so what else now? Voice. I can pick the voice. Oh, sample voice. Nope, cancel.
Hey! Hey there! Greetings. Yeah. Shall we?
I'm off balance.
Huh? Ready and willing. Hey.
Yeah, we're going with heroic. That's good. Alright. I think that's good enough. We're good. How I did not get arms. I absolutely hate arms with a passion. Like, I have never hated a game so much in my life. And then there was arms. Oh, I hate it. No, I will not get it. After the test punch, I was good. I was like, nope, I will never want to play this game again.
Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, arms isn't my cup of tea. You're right, Red. I hate it with a very unholy fashion.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Like, it made me play No Man's Sky. That's how bad it was.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
So what is my name going to be? Well, we all...
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
So enter my name. All right, so we are going to go with... Let's see. Why do they make it so you can't have too many characters in the game? I never understood that. It barely makes my name. I was going to put a space in between Sir Randall, but I have to make it all one word. But it's fine.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs?
Red, you're
Can
horrible.
you move?
So, should I nod? Yeah, I'll nod.
We'll take it
This
easy
really
when you
is-
shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
This is really an underrated game for the Wii U. Like this, I really, really like this game. I made Red play it again so he could see the ending, because the ending is amazing. Alright, so we are going to fix the camera issues. So let's do that. Alright, let's see what I need to fix. Okay, it's slow. That's what it was. Alright, so... on a camera settings. So... it's this... oh, station speed. That's what I want. Ah. This one. I think that's will fix everything. Okay, yeah, that's much better. All right. Will do, Red. I will make sure to do that just for you.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Funny ears. Okay, we'll get funny ears for you too. For Elma, okay?
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task? It didn't have to be like this. Shadow Strike!
Oh wow, it's been a while since I played this.
Sliding Slinger! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Okay, here comes the pain.
Wait for it to build up. I remember doing that because you get
Flame grenade!
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
I love how my character just is
Then you're
always
interested.
silent.
In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
You know what? For a Wii U game, this actually looks pretty good. Take all. Yeah, so if you have a Wii U, I would strongly suggest getting this game because it's a decent game. If you like RPGs, this is probably one of the better ones for the Wii U. I'm excited for the one Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the Switch. I'll be definitely getting that when it comes out.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Oh, and yes, when I first started, I didn't realize you needed to collect these triangle things, and I can't remember what they're called, but it's a good idea to pick them up. We'll need them later. Can you jump in this game? I don't remember. Red, can you jump in this game? I don't think you can. What is it? Ah, there it is. Oh, I agree with you, Random. 100%. This is probably... I love this game. I haven't played it in a while. I beat it probably a year, maybe a year and a half ago. It's been a while. And I was like, you know what? I need to play this again. Because this isn't actually... Like I was telling people earlier, this is... You don't have... If you have a Wii U and you don't have this game, you definitely need to get it. Oh, that's running. Oh, that's right. Oh! I remember now. It's not both the sticks. Both the sticks are running, but it's both the trigger buttons that make you jump. And I forgot it was... yes, because we were having a discussion about how unrealistic your jumping was. Which will make sense later. Oh, but thank you for reminding me that both the sticks do make you run. So, but the trigger buttons make you jump. Okay, there we go. Go from here. Got all those. Alright, now let's go back this way, I believe. Oh, it's just ZR? Yeah, it is just ZR. Okay. And it's just one of the sticks for running. Oh god, it's been so long since
It didn't have to be like this. Sliding slinger! Shadow strike! Now, melee attacks!
I got it, sorry.
More enemies! Assault hammer! Blast them before they get up!
Scream edge! Target in sight!
Flame grenade!
Shadow
And y'all really
strike!
like the soundtrack to this. I keep forgetting how much I like the
Upper
soundtrack
hand.
to this game too. What I heard from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it sounds like it's going to be pretty good too.
Damn. I need
Sliding
healing.
slinger! I should heal up first.
Didn't see that coming. Gun him down. Victory is ours.
Nice work. The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
Can't have Xenoblade Chronicles without huge, overly sized monsters to attack.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
apologize, Styles. Thanks.
We
Yeah,
call
I
this
forgot
planet
most of the story
Mira.
already.
You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
A toast guy.
But the indigents down there are another
Stalker
story.
one up.
Some big, some mean.
Red has
all
a
nasty.
major crush on Elma, I
Given
think.
our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Alright, so sprint, auto run, R plus B. Which way do we want to go? See, the thing is like, why isn't there any, fall damage? That was my first thing, like, when I jumped off the cliff, I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna die.
Listen.
Oh, Lynn. Oh. Sorry, my bad.
Give me strength.
Oh, you're right, Red. I was right underneath. Okay, yeah, you had every right to reason to punch me. Didn't even realize that the, it's right underneath the menu. Oh, okay, well. I guess pay attention. Oh, the first problem I had when I first played this game was that I didn't level up people. And that, like, because there's some people I just did not care about. And I didn't want to let, I didn't want to take them on missions. And I found out later that leveling them up was probably, that I had to level them up anyway. So, this time around, I'm going to make sure to level up everybody, especially for their side quests. And their quests. Hey, Peter Roman. You're not alone. I like this game too. Very underrated. Like, this is a really good game. So happy I picked it up. Well, could try. I thought we could be able to. Might be able. No. And unlike Breath of the Wild, you can't climb up, which is fine. Just. I'm gonna have to hand it to Monolith though, is they know how to make open world, and I think they did Breath of the Wild. So when I heard that they were doing Breath of the Wild, I was like, oh, at least there's somebody with experience. So. Pick these up. What we'll do is we'll pick these up and go up that cliff there. You know, when you get your mech in this game, it's like so much better. I got my mech stuck a few times. Like, I parked it on top of a cliff trying to get something, so I exited it and fell down. And so when I tried to get back into it, it wouldn't let me. What did you abuse? What mechanics did you abuse for that? What? Remember this?
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh, these guys.
Grexes. Riled.
The problem was it wouldn't, Peter, it wouldn't let me go back in. Like, it just wouldn't let me go back into my skell. I know there's a return to skell option, but it just would not let me get in. It must have been a bug or something. I got stuck really good.
Shadow strike! Sliding slammer! Move in and keep the rhythm going. Scream edge!
Dead. I need healing.
I shall heal up first.
One down.
Sliding ice! Gonna do some damage.
Flame grenade!
Shadow strike!
Who's next? None dare stand against us.
Now it's my turn. Sliding ice! Move in and do some damage. It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Almost there. Give me strength.
It wouldn't let me go in. I had to go back to the main city, save, come back in, and then it would let me come back in. I could have been just a bug, but it would not let me in. Until I saved it, came back in.
Thanks.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go back in. Until I saved it, came back in the game. So it could have been a bug, but that was the only time I ever had a problem. But I kind of like wedged it in between two rocks. I don't know if it just broke it or yeah. Like I clicked on it, and it would just sit there. Like you just keep hitting return to scale, and it just sit there. Oh, what Red and I were playing this pretty much at the same time, and we were dying to figure out what the number on the side of the building was for. Then when we find out later, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, just in case this is their first watch through, but I was like, okay. When you finally figured it out, I was like, finally.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh?
You only find out 3/4 of the game.
For a giant beached spaceship,
3/4 of the game.
anyway.
Near the end.
But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
See, Red, California's better, and they named it after probably one of the greatest cities in the United States. No, this is my second
it was that
playthrough.
another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
I really love the soundtrack to this game. I was telling that before. This is a really well made game. So I'm really excited what they're going to do for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I am so excited for that game. Like, that is so. Splatoon 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and what else is another game? And Mario Odyssey, which I'm looking for. Also looking forward to South Park Fractured Butthole. That game looks amazing. If you ever played Stick of Truth, it is an amazing game. It is so good. Like, it was so stupid fun. I love it.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
But it's been a year, maybe a year and a half. I think more like a year and a half since I played this game.
Brave
So
citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General?
Part of my
Since when?
initiative for the rescue and recovery
2
of
days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
together for a better NLA and a better
Irina?
tomorrow.
Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts.
I am not sure gaming with Luigi.
You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
But you don't like my character, Red? I could change it later. I do like the dueling guns, and I am not sure yet. The longswords are awesome.
There you are.
Soon, well, not soon. It takes way too long to get a skill in this game. And they're expensive as heck. Woo. Oh, affinity grinding is such a pain. Yeah, I remember. But you can ask Red. I have my memory's horrible. So like when I play a game again, I forget 90% of it. I mean, I know a few things, but I forget easily. So sometimes playing a game over again, it's like playing for the first time almost. Such a horrible memory. Oh, I remember falling in that lake the first time when I was running around. And then since you don't know your way around, it took me forever to figure out how to get back up on top. But as soon as I figured it out, even though if I ever fell down there again, I was able to get out. The first time, it took me forever to figure out how to get the heck out of there. Here you go, Red. Thank you, Gaming with Luigi. I appreciate it.
Damn it!
There you go, Red. Your favorite character.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Look skeptical or look worried? I'm gonna say I'm gonna look worried.
Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all.
Disconnected from server. What the heck? Okay, I got it.
You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Oh, I forgot how bad the Wi-Fi was on this. I have a Ethernet adapter. Not really worried about online play. So go this way. So Red, you don't like my character? Why? Why don't you like my character? Because she isn't 5'1". With a bikini and bunny ears? Is that what it is?
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA.
Hey,
I
Z.
never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
You're horrible, Red.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill.
You hear that, Red? She likes Netflix and chill.
Last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government.
See ya, Peter.
Not to mention Armory
Thanks for stopping
Alley
by.
as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lin-Lee Airline.
You're so correct.
Let's get you over to the barracks.
KK Yo-Yo.
Then I should
Three.
file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Thank
Well
you,
then,
KK Yo-Yo.
We better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
I forgot how long the... It's pretty much, this is the tutorial, like showing you where everything's at. I forgot how long it was.
What is it?
Oh, that's right, near the barracks. That's over here. Come on, you can make it. There you go. I spend a lot of time in this area here.
Hey! Hey. Strength comes
Just
from
love-
experience. That's true on any planet.
Just love the jumping mechanics. And it does make sense later. Like, you just sit there and just long jump, like, for 50 feet.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Hey, the first Dragon Rider. I agree. Totally 100% agree with you. Probably one of my favorite games on the Wii U. There's some awkward silence here. Like, who wants to talk first?
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
There we go.
My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Alright, so we'll inquire.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Alright, so we go to clarify.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born.
Hey, Plato.
The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Alright, so got one more. Oops, question?
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I just forgot how...
Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
This is a very long tutorial, mission. Or to get started. Forgot how long that was. This area is going to be the best. Want to go to administrative? Yes, I do. I'm going to break it down. I'll be playing like, 2 to 3, 4 hours. So I guess it'll be a series, but it'll be mostly live streaming, so.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got
Hey,
everything
Titus.
a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
I think that's why Red likes her so much. Clarify. Yeah, it's...
Now this guy gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here. 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
I wonder what her fanfiction's all about.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Hey, Bobby. I played it once before, about 1.5 years ago.
So this is Mission Control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
It definitely does, Bobby.
If you do end up joining us,
It's been a year.
quickly realize just how important
About 1.5
this
years.
little kiosk is.
So I forgot a lot of this game
A
already.
lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I don't know. I like the story in Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Listen,
I think they did a real. I liked it anyway. I mean, it wasn't the best, but it was definitely. I liked it.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Yeah, I like the. I do like the storyline on this. I mean, it wasn't bad.
Hey!
It wasn't the best, mind-blowing story ever, but it kept me playing. God, I love the jumping in this game.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
So yeah, okay, I'll agree with you on that one. Yeah, it was. It definitely could be told more. The intro, I forgot how long the intro was. It takes a while to get through first. Like it takes a good maybe couple hours to get through the mindless crap. You know what I love doing is just seeing how far I can climb on things. I can't wait to get a skell. The whole game changed when you got a skell. I'm trying to remember if you could jump on people. But yeah, well, once you get going though, it gets better. So pretty much this first session is just going to be, unfortunately, the tutorial and some basic story elements. But after that, it definitely gets a lot more interesting.
Honey, we're home.
I do like Lynn's character though.
Very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
So we could either accept or refuse, and we're just gonna go ahead and accept.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
One thing I don't like is just how there's like no background music, even if it was low, like because the soundtrack's amazing.
Let's discuss that.
Like right here,
assignment.
but some of that was just.
We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier
Second playthrough.
to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira.
A year and a half later.
A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Okay, we
Got it.
finally got our
East
first
to
mission,
see.
which is technically still.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
You know, I didn't get it. Like, I wasn't a big fan of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild's voice acting. But some of the characters were really good. Others, Zelda, were pretty bad. This game seemed to be pretty good to me. Cool part though is when I do my hard when I do hero or hard mode for Breath of the Wild, I'm going to
Man, am I glad we pulled an
Select
assignment to
another
the
language.
east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh? Seriously? That was you?
thank you,
Cool.
Batman versus Dracula.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back. But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Oh, Bobby, I agree. Like, I wish there was more interaction. He's like way too silent. All he does is nods or shakes his head. Like, that's all he does. That's right. Map is on the pad. I have a feeling in this playthrough I'm not going to do all the side missions. Like I'll do some of them, the really good ones, but I'm not going to do all of them. Because if we were to do all the side missions and everything, it'd be close to like a 200-hour game. Okay, so my first mistake in this game. So when I first got this game,
Oh, what? They've seen us.
I went to attack those big guys. Thought I was tough and all that. And so I attacked them. It did not go well.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Upper hand. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Don't worry, I'm all over this.
Shadow strike.
I like guns. I like the range.
Use an aura.
I mean, I do like the swords better, but the first dagger they give you is kind of crap.
Heal me, hurry!
So yeah, I tried to attack one of these guys when it first got out of the gate, and I quickly realized that was a huge, huge mistake, as I got my butt handed to me. Yes, I quickly learned that was a big mistake. It's like, okay, so there are some things you're gonna have to wait for, and yeah, that was one of my mistakes. Right, level 50s. Oh, and I love how when they target you, and then they draw you in.
The hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Is that what it is? Thank you for subbing, man.
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
Hey, the warrior. Me too.
The blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Let's attack it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Well, alright. I'm game if you are. Count me in, Elma. Let's do this.
Let's
If we're
attack
gonna
this.
settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. We can't just keep running forever, you know? Besides, I'd never forgive myself if someone else ended up getting hurt because we just left it here.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, let's see
Don't
how
push it, okay? Either of you.
bad I feel.
If we can
Or
take
if I
it
do
down,
any good.
great. But if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy
Oh,
enough
I
time to
agree.
install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
All right, let's do this. Let's get our butt kicked. Oh god, it's been so forever. All right, so let's check. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta check the main menu, party, ground gear, level arts. Okay, so let's do that now. All right. Party, ground gear. So let's see what we have here. All right, so we have a level 10. Oh, I guess we'll do that. Ooh, let's go with the advanced armor knight. All right. So what about our? Nope, don't have anything for that. Let's see what here we got. Yeah, do that. Let's go to level 12. At this point in time, higher gear, better stats is better than anything. Then you get more picky when you get into to what you want. Alright, so does Elma have? Does she have any more? Nope. Nope. Prototype. Bodywear. Ooh, no, we don't want that. Anything for the left? Nope. No, it's 3. Lynn. What does Lynn have? Yep. He's 12, so I don't think any of that, yeah, none of that would do anything. Nope. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, so let's do arts. Alright, so what do we want to do? I like the flame grenade. Looks like we have everything on the menu already, so. As menu. So let's. Forever. Yeah, so we can't earn any of this yet, so we have to wait. You haven't selected anything. Alright, so let's see what class do I want to go with. We got Striker, Commando, Enforcer. Dual guns, dual swords, assault rifle, longsword. What do I want to go with? Not sure what I want to do yet. Oh yeah, I do. You know the fashion options. Like, it's pretty much you select the fashion, like the style you want to keep, but you can upgrade the gear. Yeah, I understand. I wish they, and I agree with whoever said that they wanted a sequel to this game. I'm happy with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I want a Xenoblade Chronicles X2. Because I would love that. I like this time, or this story arc. Alright. I'm gonna go with the assault rifle and longsword. Oh, I can't upgrade yet. Crap. Okay, I forgot. Alright, so I think we have to wait for the rest. Alright, we're good. I completely forgot. Alright, we'll do fine. We'll be okay.
We've been spotted, and it's big. Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Let's see him chew on this!
Fire carnival!
Lightning! Slinger!
Yes! Hit him again for me!
So the problem is,
Early bird!
I keep forgot you have to select your class later.
That makes it. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it! Take this!
Lightning! Slinger! Whoa!
The thing is, when you have melee, you want to stay close so you can
Shadow strike!
activate some of
Nice!
the
Move in and do some damage.
that crap. A little too early.
I'll take him down!
Scream edge! Sliding! Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain!
Upper hand!
I do like the music in this too.
Thanks for back up!
Concentrate your mind!
On it! Take this!
Shadow strike! Lightning! Slinger! Tough. Touch me up.
Sorry, I need to recover first!
Not that.
Didn't see that!
There we go. Now I'm getting it down.
Leave this to me! Fire carnival! Yes! Hit him again for me!
On it! Take this!
Tough. Touch me up.
So I try to save some of the moves for when they do the battle press,
Move in and strike.
just so that it
Okay!
get the bonuses out of it.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Upper hand.
Okay! Here comes the pain!
It's a good way to keep people alive. All right, so we didn't die a horrible death. That's good.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And first data probe installed. Oh, now I remember. Now you also do mining.
Installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See, at the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
You should see
Yep,
Red's
planting
characters.
probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that
Batman
sucker.
versus Dracula. Yeah.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
You know what's funny is that Tyrant is easier
My cooking got better.
than some of the other. That Tyrant is easier. All right, let's grab some of these. Then I can't remember what those guys right there in the back are called. But that Tyrant was easier than those guys. I'm gonna grab a couple of these while we're here. Yeah, you know what? We're good. Still want to level up a little bit, not die. Yeah, so these guys here, what are they called? I call them lepics. I'm not sure if that's the correct term for them, but I remember what they're now. But yeah, I can't remember. I just remember my first run-in with those guys was just not a good one. This is a seriously underrated game. I really do like this game. I cannot recommend it enough. If you haven't played it, you should definitely play this game. You should also see Oh no, Bobby, I agree. I want both. I'm definitely looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I would love Xenoblade Chronicles X 2. I would love them both. I just like the technology aspect of it better. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the gameplay and everything, but I like just the way the aspect of this game better.
Well, now look what the cat dragged in.
I love this guy. He's like my favorite character.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Yeah, he's like one of my favorite characters in this game. I just love this guy. Yeah, confirm. Yes, I have. I have finished the game before, about a year and a half ago.
So, Commander.
I just forgot a lot of
the
it.
pleasure of your visit here today.
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure
Yes.
I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Because it's a stream, I'm gonna let all the scenes play out and everything,
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
just so people who haven't played it can see
Look
it.
at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Oh,
Ha! Sounds
Jose,
like you're learning
it's
my
the-
expressions just fine, Elmo.
I don't remember. I'll
Anyway,
if you keep
first
watching,
we
I'll
need
let you know.
Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
All right, let's just get started.
Whoa there, Itchy Trigger. I know you're just chafing at the bit to run out there and grab the world by its tail, but you need to choose a division first. Once that's all hashed out, we can get into detail about what your first assignment's gonna be.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
I think I like the Pathfinders.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold
That's
and
a good one,
recovering the
Batman
rest of
versus
the
Zoe.
human race.
I just don't remember what it's called.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division.
What division did
Interceptors
you guys
have one
pick?
main duty.
I'm curious.
Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
If I remember, you can
Right now,
change
this
too.
is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers.
Hey,
These
musical
guys
flow.
are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is.
I love my Skells.
Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it.
Yeah,
It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
It takes way too long to get your first skill, in my opinion.
Next? All right, prospectors.
I didn't even know they existed. Like, you could play them until, until I was like, oh, by the way, you get a skill. I was like,
looking
what?
for
Really?
minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan.
So you're saying the
in
curators
Lynn's
are the best
kitchen.
way to level up quick?
Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems
Mediators
the city
sounded
has,
so boring
they
to
come
me.
to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this.
I was right.
All right, you ready to choose?
All right, let's decide.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
All right, so we got Pathfinders, Claimers. I did Pathfinders, and that one wasn't so bad. You know what, we can change. So let's do Interceptors. Because I did Pathfinders last time, and I did change and double up some of those.
Then it's settled?
But we'll start off with this.
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
All right, so we got our class, division.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a
Oh,
Skell with them.
yeah, you know, I
You'd think
hated
they
that
could
character.
hold their own, or at least
Hated
run
it
away.
so much.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Yes. Some of those big monsters that you could never take down before. The ones where they instant kill you. It was nice to be able to just go in and kick some butt. Ah, fast travel. Yep. Oh, I forgot about that too. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, it is, Bobby. It is so slow in the beginning. Alright, let's do this. I'm probably going to do this one mission and then I'm going to call it a night. We'll continue tomorrow, though. I just love how you can jump so much. Which makes sense later. And you take no fall damage. But you know what? It was a good way of telling, you know, like telling why there's no fall damage. At first you don't understand. But then you find out, you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's why you can't take fall damage. I do love how you could change the time. I like the way you can do it. Like, you go to these places here and you can change. You can actually, like, select the time. I really like that. That was something nice because some missions required you to have a certain time. So instead of just waiting, you can actually just change it to that time, which was I really enjoyed. I don't know. I think this game looks beautiful. Like, it's probably one of the very when I saw it, I was like, dang, this is really good for the Wii U. Sorry, I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Oh, I remember fighting him. Like, they're fine. Oh. He took me down in one. Well, he's level 81. I remember I just walked up to him, hit me, and I was like, oh, time to start over. I'm just trying to do these collectibles as much as I can. Because you realized at the beginning that, like, you didn't realize how important some of them could be. Oh, when you get to later, but not now. There's no way I could take out a monster like that right now. And let's just see. No problem. We're good. No fall damage here. I'm trying to remember how to get up here. Let's go this way. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go around. That's fine. That's interesting. Wonder why they need. All right. I've had this happen once or twice. I mean, this is the digital version, so I'm not sure what happened. Yay! That's what happened. Okay. I'm glad that you're able to get some help. I haven't seen that error in a long time. It happened every once in a while when I was playing Xenoblade, because I got a 1 terabyte external hard drive. All right, Blade. Hopefully, we don't have to start too far away. I think it'll save right after that mission. I hope. Really? Did you run it off of a USB hard drive, or did you have the disc? Crap. We have to do this.
So,
Yes, we can
Commander.
skip this. Started.
Whoa there, trigger.
I'm so happy you can skip the cutscenes. Sorry.
Yeah, and where I'm pins and
All right, so we went Inceptors. Yes.
then it's settled?
I prefer Xenoblade Chronicles X.
all right. Thank. Now for the job.
And don't get me wrong, I do like Xenoblade Chronicles, but I like X better. Like X is like my favorite. I really enjoyed how the mechanics and everything work in this game, and it's a little more high tech. I'm wishing that I got the disc instead. I just digitally download. Unfortunately. Alright. It wasn't too far out. So, man, it wasn't like we lost a lot. Oh, man, I forgot the Affinity missions. God, some of them were really tedious. Like, really bad. Oh, I can't wait for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 myself. Thank you, Kawaii. I can't wait. I will definitely. I still love them both. I just prefer X. If that makes sense. Like they're both great games. It just X is a little more my more of like a tech guy. So. All right. Well, at least now. You know what? I remember now. I had such a hard time downloading this game too. So basically, it wouldn't download directly to the external hard drive. It was being a real pain. So what I had to do was clear internal storage, and then download it to the internal storage. And then I was able to transfer it over. It was weird. I just remember I had so many issues. I just love how you could. You know what? Another thing is. Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Is that you could just move in the air. All right, so let's do that. Oh, I remember this crab mission. There was a mission where you had to kill these crabs. Oh, I remember that one. I don't know if it was a main story quest or if it was side quest. I think it was a side quest. Goodness, thank you. So we're gonna have to go up and around. So we're gonna have to go that way. But let's just collect these real quick. Oh, Elma. Yeah, I definitely keep Elma with me at all times when I was playing. Usually I keep Elma and Lynn. But I had but you have to level up some of the other characters. It won't let you pass some of them unless you some of the main quests require you take other characters and they have to be up to level. Which I didn't know at first. Then I kind of screwed myself out of some of them. Like, you don't know which character is going to do it, so whatever characters you have, definitely going to have to level them up. You know, the thing is, people are giving the Wii U gamepad a hard time. And you know what, I have to say, as big as it is, it's probably one of the most comfortable controllers I've used. Like, it's not bad. Like, I could play on the gamepad for hours without my hands. Like, to me, it's better than the Joy-Cons. I really hate the Joy-Cons. Alright, so back this way. I was busy collecting things. Oh, that's what I was. I remember now. Okay, I like my mini-map to be rotated. That's just me. Because now I know that I go this way, so... I like my, my mini-map rotated. Some people don't, but... I like it rotated. Am I gonna be able to get up here? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to go around. Oh, come on, you can make it. Come on! Alright. Alright, so what am I doing wrong?
We should weaken them just to be safe. Shadow, fire, carnival!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain.
Stop it! Plant close!
I owe
That's
you
what
one.
I need.
I forgot about these plants. I do like the battle in this. Like, this is like, see, I like turn-based. Like, I am Setsuna, I like that, but I also like real-time.
Upper hand. Touch me up.
Sorry, I need to
Shadow
cover first.
strike.
Forgot how weak Lynn was.
It all comes down to teamwork.
I don't know why they even bother. Looks like we've got no choice.
What the heck? Okay, that was my bad. Alright, well, you know what? Doesn't matter, because we get some XP here. But I'm fine with it.
Early bird.
Heal me. Hurry.
I should heal up first. Shadow strike.
Flame grenade.
Sliding slinger.
I don't want to save that one.
Tough. Touch me up.
Now that's what I need.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Assault hammer. Okay, here comes the pain.
Shadow strike.
Yeah, I need healing.
I should heal up first.
Flame grenade.
I have to go around. Alright, so let's take a look at the map here. Alright, also... God, I don't remember how to even get the... So, let's go this way. I think we have to go a long way around. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Alright, my bad. I enjoyed the Wii U. I just think it was just bad marketing. The gamepad could have... There it is. Yeah, see, I told you, I remembered.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something.
Oh, I agree.
But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken?
Investigate.
Right.
I agree.
Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms, too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native
Yeah,
to Mirror?
I agree.
Or are they
I
visitors
love the Switch.
like us? And if so, from where?
I do like the Wii U
Think
gamepad
it's one of
though,
the forces
because
that
like
destroyed Earth?
your inventory and stuff on the screen.
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens, surrender now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
Okay, you know what? I don't care about voice chat. I am so happy that it's like extra steps to get it going.
What are you doing?
It's okay, Lynn. Just stand down. I'm not sure why, but somehow they're able to communicate with us.
Meaning?
Meaning we need to know if diplomacy is a viable option.
Roger that.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Oh, you know what? The first thing I did when I got my Wii U is I got the USB.
Attack up close! Dead. I need healing.
I should heal up first.
I really do like the combat system in this game. It's really good. It's cool looking.
Sliding slinger! Shadow strike!
Wild down!
Crap, missed
I need
that.
healing.
Down.
Assault hammer!
Sliding slinger!
Crap, missed that.
Fire carnival! Yes! Hit him again for me!
Assault
Shadow
hammer!
So I try to keep like one of these options open when they do the battle pass, so that they
Sliding
bonus
slinger!
damage.
3 minutes! Move in and do some damage.
Like that. Oh, no. Click the wrong one. Oh well. Okay.
Upper hand!
We already got him down, so it doesn't matter.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following
Jose.
orders. Maybe someone
problem?
higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
Alright, so we got so party arts. Alright, so we got alright, so got all those. Alright. We haven't unlocked it. Okay, so what about them? Did we unlock anything? Nope. Nothing yet. Alright. So we'll go to classes. But we still need to unlock. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're good. I'm really hoping they port this to the Wii U, or I hope they port this to the Switch. I would love this on the Switch. I would happily buy this again on the Switch. Like, take my money, please. Look at the sunset.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see.
I like the gamepad.
Originating from that building over there.
You know, I have.
Better get moving. There's no time to lose.
I would have to say, out of all the consoles I ever owned, that the Wii U is probably, with the games that I have, the most time ever put into a console. Like, it was easy for me, like, because it was nice. As underpowered the Wii U was, I enjoyed it thoroughly. I mean, let's be honest. Though the Wii U was more powerful than the Xbox and the PS3, but then the PS4 and
looks like we're gonna have to buckle down.
oh crap. Well,
Lay down some fire for me. Shadow
see if we can get them out.
Let's see him chew on this.
Wild down! Topple them! Close in! Sliding!
Oh, this one's not gonna be too bad.
Okay, here comes the pain.
We should be able to take this guy down pretty easy. We're gonna change some of this stuff up. We'll do that tomorrow. Nice, perfect.
Let me catch myself
Now
up.
that's what I need.
Touch me up.
Sorry, I need to recover first.
Early bird.
Sorry. I can't seem to get fired up.
All right, you're in for it.
Perfect, nice.
I should heal up first.
Maybe.
Now, close in and clean up.
Now it's my turn.
Close in! Wild
Oh, crap, I missed it.
Move in and do some damage.
Okay, here comes the pain. Flame grenade.
Oh, Lynn's down. I forgot how
Destroy. Move in and strike.
Okay.
easy Lynn is until you level her up. Crap.
Slide. Slinger. Shadow strike.
I need healing.
I should heal up first. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
Okay, here comes it all comes down to team.
I don't know why they even bother.
Almost there. Give me strength.
Let's see. Let's take these guys out. Oh, wow. We didn't need to take them out. Nice. That works. Good night, man. God, are these guys blind? Or I'm just like walking right from, hey, dude, don't mind us. We're okay. We're just running through. Don't worry about us. Oh, I don't remember. I do like the longsword. There was one sword, I can't remember what name it was, but it was freaking overpowered, and I loved it. Alright, so... we'll just go this way. Don't mind us, we're just running through. You know what, actually, let's take some of these guys. He's the only one here, so let's take him down to get some XP.
What? They've seen us!
I'll get the jump on him. Attack up close. Now, it's my turn.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay.
There we go.
Lightning, flicker. Scream edge. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Upper hand. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade.
Lightning, flicker. Shadow strike.
Should have waited. At least kept one of them open, but it's fine.
Now, close in and clean up. This team never loses.
Hope I didn't
And
get in the way.
Now we can go back this way. Oh, I'm gonna miss the old... yeah. Alright, so wait a minute. This way, right? Yes. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Yes, so... how do we get up there? Have to go a long way around, I think. Oh, the battle system is going to be the same, yes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the battle system will be the same. It's just you won't have the weapons. Alright, so nope, bad idea. So we need to get up there. Oh, that's right. Okay, now I remember. We go this way. As we cross the bridge. Took a little bit. Hey, buddy. Hey, I want your delicious
They've
XP.
seen us!
They're getting close.
Now it's my turn. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Nice. Perfect.
Sight. That's move in and keep the rhythm going.
On it. Take this.
Upper hand.
Infuriate.
Nice. Move in and do some damage. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
So... yeah, you know what? We'll come back. Thanks, Team Gaming.
Looks like we've got no choice.
Oh,
Open fire. Follow me.
I bet you
Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Shadow strike.
Lynn will probably be the first to go down.
Side slash.
seem to get fired up.
Side slash.
trigger these guys.
Now I'm feeling it.
Yeah, Lynn's going down.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Early bird. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Crap.
Shadow strike. Sliding slinger.
I think we'll be okay. I hope.
Flame grenade.
Side slash.
Oh crap. Heal me.
I shall bring up first.
Assault hammer.
Sliding slinger.
Crap.
Extreme edge.
This is nothing.
Shadow strike.
I'm sorry, guys.
Side slash.
Yeah, I wanted to skip that. Good thing we visited here. Alright, let's do that again. This time, try to ignore those guys. Problem is, I probably would have had him if I didn't screw up the battle cries on that. And I did. It's been a while, so my bad.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for us.
Let's see him chew on this.
Fire carnival. Sliding slinger.
See ya.
Extreme edge. Side slash.
Not finished yet.
See you, Bobby. Have a good night.
Assault hammer.
Upper hand. Sliding slinger.
Xenoblade Chronicle X is an awesome engine. Like, I don't blame them at all. It's an amazing, like, I enjoy it. Like, it was really well done. Like, you're getting this type of graphics on a Wii U. Like, it was really well done. I don't blame them for using it again because you can just tweak it a bit to make it a little more updated. It works just fine. So let's see if we can. Alright. This time, let's see if we can skip them. Alright, so we're here. Ah, here it is. It's just a different art style.
You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them.
It doesn't bother me. It's just a different art style. Like, they're trying to follow.
You filthy earth
We'll wait till after this.
do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth Alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar. I am called Elma, and I command this squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement? Your words are wasted on us. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
That's why there's opinions, and there's different types of games.
Right. We
Something
tried.
for everybody.
Looks like survival of the fittest it is.
I like X better, but there's
Fine then. Seeing as you know we come from Earth,
nothing wrong with 2. I like the art
guessing
style
there's
too.
a good chance we might have a score to settle with you anyway. Looks like we've got no choice.
There we go.
I need healing.
I should heal up first.
Hit him again for me!
On it. Take this.
You know what you need is switch. Take these smaller guys out first.
Assault hammer.
That way we can just focus on the big guy later.
Early bird in trouble.
Armor.
Heal me.
Crap. Screwed that up.
This is wearing me down. Now, melee attack.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey.
Harder! Fire
This
carnival!
is wearing me down.
I need healing.
I should heal up first. Side slash. I'm in trouble. Heal me.
I don't have any heal. Sorry. Yeah, I screwed that
Wearing
up.
me down.
That's what happens when you don't play for a while.
Help me.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Hurry now. Move in and do some damage.
It's all on me now.
You guys, take it.
Yeah, I screwed that up.
Now I'm feeling it. Oh crap. Heal me. Hurry.
Yeah, I'm going down.
I'm sorry, guys.
You know what? I'm getting tired, so we're gonna do that here. About midnight here, so I'm getting tired. I could tell. I didn't realize how tired I was until I'm screwing up the basic, simple things. So we're gonna save it here, and we will continue tomorrow. So, we'll do that. When you start messing up simple things, then you know you're getting too tired. So it's midnight here, so we'll save here. We'll continue. What I might want to do is, you know what? Let's just start taking out some of these guys.
All right, it's on.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Let's see him chew on this.
Sliding. Slinger. Fire carnival. Side slash.
What I want to do is level up these guys a little bit. These guys are pretty easy. Tired or not, I can easily get these guys.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Comes the pain.
Side slash. Shadow strike.
Flame grenade. Now, close it and clean up.
Trash talk!
Upper hand.
Yeah, like I said.
Slide on all these guys. Switch to close range combat. Side slash.
Crap. Not close enough.
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain.
Upper hand. Sliding. Slinger. Side nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay. Here comes the pain. Big difference cards. So we have to play them.
I'll help you out any way I can. We can do this.
I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of ignoring these guys like I was going to, I think we're going to go ahead and use them to get some XP. So. I really like the theme packs. You know what? I can't wait for that. So, alright, we'll see it again. You guys are gonna ignore it. I'm going to bed because I'm exhausted. I am tired. So what we'll do is we'll level up a bit. I think that's what I'll do, is level up a bit. And then, just by killing these guys around here tomorrow. And then we'll take out the big guys. So that's have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, thanks everyone for showing up, and thanks for the people who subbed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.